Hello everybody, welcome to Tokyo DisneySea. It is a beautiful day. It started cloudy and it got really sunny now, so we got blue skies, which is rare in July, let me tell you. Usually it's very rainy and cloudy all day, every day for like 3 weeks. So we are here live at Tokyo DisneySea. I've got a gimbal today, so things should go a little bit more smoothly, but I might have to take it off the gimbal when I charge my phone, because at some point I will have to charge the phone. We are here in the Aquasphere Plaza. It's the grand entrance to Tokyo DisneySea. And again, it's about 1 p.m. So the 2 o'clocks have started to line up, the early birds, and everyone from the 8 a.m., which is what I had today, and the 11 a.m. are already in the park. So there's nobody here. Everyone's in line for things. You will see, I promise you. So we're gonna take a tour of the park. I just want to warn everybody, just a heads up today. There we go. Gimbal does not like to work. I just want to warn everyone a heads up today. I've already been on several rides and none of them have cell reception. So doing rides might be a little difficult. I'm going to try with a couple of them though. So that's just a heads up for anyone who's expecting rides. It may or may not happen. Love this music. Me too. These loops are 2 of my favorites. How's everyone doing? I know we got Eric Wolf in the house, my fellow Geekly Kingdom man. Maybe stores, maybe. We didn't do stores on Tuesday. Maybe we'll do stores today. UFO Bob, my friend from only in Japan. Jonathan, oh, you're so right. I cried again this morning when I came in. JKO Adventures, konnichiwa. Good to see you too. There's no event banner. It's so weird. There's always an event banner, but we don't have one right now. It was supposed to be Disney Pirate Summer, but that's not happening. Oh gosh. Hang on a second. I think YouTube got confused and now it's playing my own live stream back to me as I speak. I can hear my own voice, so if you hear me speaking again, I'm sorry. Welcome to Mediterranean Harbor. This is the best reveal, maybe even better than seeing Spaceship Earth, is coming through the Passaggio Miracosta and seeing Mount Prometheus for the first time. Here's the crazy thing about Mediterranean Harbor is all of these facades aren't fake. It's a real hotel, and you can stay in every single one of these windows is a hotel room, and you can stay in it. It's stupid expensive, but a lot of people think it's worth it. I'd like to do it once. I still haven't gotten to yet. It's a lot of money, but it's like $400 a night or something crazy like that. Oh, it's very sunny today. Would you recommend for a once-in-a-lifetime trip? Of course. You gotta see the night show. Whatever it's gonna be next, you can watch it from Miracosta. You could see Fantasmic from Miracosta at the time, and it was great. I remember thinking Mount Prometheus was a real active volcano. I wish, it's very convincing. When is that night show supposed to go for the 20th? I don't know. My guess was that it was supposed to come this summer or this autumn, and it just didn't. You never know. I would bet that if things go well, they'll probably bring it with the 20th. They're still working on all the technology for it. There's a lot of scaffolding up everywhere. The science tower thing, yes, we'll get there. You think it'll be there in 2022? Oh yeah. These night shows last forever. We're gonna leave Mediterranean Harbor for a little bit. One quick look at Mount Prometheus again. come into American Waterfront with a maybe not as politically correct today as it was in 2001 statue of Christopher Columbus. There's McDuck's department store. Hello from Honduras, hello from Japan. Wow, it's so empty. Yes, it's crazy how empty it is today. Are we gonna, there we go. It's crazy how empty it is today. Everyone's in line for stuff. Don't worry, you'll see a lot of people in a little bit once we get to the other side of the park. Is this an official channel? No, we're a fan channel. We're not affiliated with Disney or the Oriental Land Company in any way. You think they'll bring back Light the Night? Oh, sure. No, don't worry about the questions. Love Big Band Beat. Me too. I wish it was still going. It's one of my favorite shows. Here's New York Deli, where they have hello from Tokyo. Hello. Also, well, hello from Urayasu. Here is New York Deli, where they have a surprisingly good Reuben. One of my best friends grew up in New York, and he says that a Reuben here tastes just like the real thing. And I'll take his word for it. What's your favorite food / snack in this park? That's hard. I like the gyoza dog, so does Tom. Tom loves the gyoza dog. We might eat that. Excuse me, we might eat that later, actually. I also love all the shaved ices they do in the summer, which I might do again today, even though we did that on Tuesday, because they have a different flavor here. They have strawberry milk, which I want to try. Love gyoza dog. Yeah, Tom's crazy about the gyoza dogs. It's all he talks about and all he wants to eat. When he came to Tokyo in January, his last trip, this is the line for Toy Story Mania, by the way. Look at this. When he came to Tokyo in January, he came in the evening. First thing we did was try to go to Nautilus Galley and eat a gyoza dog. And they were closed already. He was very sad. So when we finally came back to DisneySea, he was very happy that there was a gyoza dog available for him again. Is the gyoza dog the one in the bun? Yes. This is the back of the line for Toy Story Mania. Actually, don't know how long the line is, and I should probably find out. But it comes all the way out here to Waterfront Park. Usually that fountain is on. I guess they're keeping it off to keep people from crowding in there. Great way to cool down in the summer. I like the gyoza dog for breakfast. You know, you and Tom would get along really well, Jonathan. I'm not sure if you guys have met yet, but... Is there anything in the big ship in the background? Yes, we'll get there. I promise. How hot is it? It was cool earlier. It was only like 70 degrees. Then the sun came out, and now it's... How hot is it? Now it's 24 degrees Celsius with a little humidity. Here's the Tower of Terror. 24 Celsius is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And here's the line for the Tower of Terror. It's only 30 minutes. Just stretches right back there. Lots of social distancing. Look at that. Lines on the ground everywhere. It's the new reality. Ride the tower. No cell reception in there. I've been on almost every ride in this park that I can get on, and all of them have garbage cell reception. I feel like OLC intentionally builds their rides like Faraday cages. Where am I heading? We're just exploring. We're gonna explore the park. Show it off for all the people who can't be here right now because of travel restrictions or budgetary restrictions or other restrictions. Here's Toyville Trolley Park. No phones in tower, yeah. They're very militant about it in there. Toyville Trolley Park. This is our Toy Story Mania. It's supposed to resemble those old Luna Park clown faces like the one they have in Australia. I think it's creepy a little bit. Oh yeah, Wolf, I knew you'd love this. What's your favorite version of Tower? Either this or Guardians of the Galaxy. Am I using phone? Yes. I have my phone on a gimbal right now. They have little fun games here too. And then usually over here we have Mr. Potato Head, but I think he's taking a rest. He's trying to socially distance, so he's staying behind his curtain for now, I think. not a fun house with entering Clown Mountain. Oh yeah, because our Toy Story Mania was built after Toy Story 3, we have a few homages to characters from Toy Story 3, like Buttercup, Mr. Prickle Pants, and Dolly. We're just gonna go around this planter real quick. They don't need a homage to Woody because he gets the big one right there. And believe you me when I say that this is even prettier at night. Yes, 2012. We're the last one. I don't know why we got it, honestly, but people like it. It's not my cup of tea, personally. The teeth knockout head, yes. Actually, it does. Oh my gosh. I just love this fountain right here by the restrooms. New York City Waterworks. How often do you visit? A couple times a week, usually. Although not right now because you have to buy an actual ticket. Is Big Band Beat running? No, I'm sorry. I wish. I love Big Band Beat very much. None of the shows are running right now. Oh gosh, I'm already getting dehydrated. I probably should have bought something to drink before I started the stream. Oh, tower's gone up to 35 minutes now. Hashtag bring back Mythica. Yes, I agree. Probably too expensive for right now, though. We'll go into the store. We'll go into the Tower of Terror memorabilia store. Take us with you, I'm thirsty. It's not packed, they're socially distancing. Tower of Terror memorabilia. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Here we go. Give my phone a chance to cool down too. Over here we get some keychains. Is this normal level? Crowd level? Less. Got a lot of keychains here. Some postcards and memo sets. Japanese people love stationery. They buy pens a lot of pens. If you ever go to Tokyo Hands, anywhere in Japan, they have tons of pens everywhere. We got stuffed animals like Ducky and Bunny in Toy Story 4, Nana and Lady, and little dog from 101 Dalmatians whose name is escaping me. Sorcerer Mickey and Winnie the Pooh. Where's Gelatoni? We'll get there. Do they have Splash Mountain merchandise? No, we don't actually. It's weird. I wish we did. Lucky, probably. Patch is the sequel kid that we don't talk about. Here's a new reusable bag that they're selling in an effort to become more environmentally conscious. I actually bought this. I had a friend buy me this on the first day the park's open, and I've been using it for grocery bags because there's a new plastic bag tax in Japan. So I've been using that every time I go to the grocery store. Here we go. A ham shirt. Not a big fan of our apparel items, honestly. Disney Sports. That's actually from last summer. Good little sweatshirt. I don't like these pants. I really don't. They don't look like denim. And they're $160 or $170 for these pants. And the only thing that's special about them is they have a little Mickey button. It's insanity. I couldn't get behind this. Got some jumpsuits and ponchos here. Yeah, this is a jumpsuit. The jumpsuit is cheaper than those pants, which is unbelievable. There's those pants again. Here's something cute. It's a scared Mickey. It says Tower of Terror on it. And he's got a little Shirikyo Tundu on the back, and when you pull it, he rattles. It's hard to do with only one hand, though. Lots of headbands. People, a lot of girls here wear the sparkly headbands. My favorite ride out of two, what? That's a good question. I can answer that, but you'll have to clarify which two. Oh yeah, the new Baymax headband, where he's like holding on to the top of your head, which is really cute. I think it's only for kids though. Don't you wear a headband? I wear a gelatoni one sometimes, but not today. We got little pass cases like a Mickey burger, Mickey himself, Chip and Dale and Donald. There's also Oswald and Lucky and Mike and Sully, Ducky, Bunny, Mr. Potato Head, and Lotso for some reason. Oh, of the two parks. I don't know, my mind changes depending on like what I'm interested in. Wherever I go more often is my favorite, and that changes. We got these cute little Shirikyu Tundu keychain, and where's the button? I know there's a button on here somewhere. How have I forgotten where the button is? Oh, there we go. There's also a little stuffed Shirikyu Tundu here, which is really cute. And a pencil sharpener that looks like the trash cans outside of the Tower of Terror for the New York City Preservation Society. Also got these pens themed to the Tower of Terror. Pen set right there. Different pen from the retro art series that they've been doing the last year or so. Will you ride Raging Spirits? Maybe. That's a good idea actually. But they're really strict about cameras on that ride too, so I don't know. There's some rides where you can ride with the camera and they don't care as much. Raging Spirits is not one of those rides. Oh, the line for Tower is getting longer. I love these cast costumes so much. Got a little NYC PS on it, New York City Preservation Society. There we go. Sometimes the camera doesn't want to straighten back up. Here we are, the former home of the Sailing Day Buffet, which is now the Dockside Diner. Where is DisneySea located in Tokyo? It is located in Urayasu, in Chiba Prefecture, about 10 miles outside of central Tokyo. About 15 minutes on the train. Yeah, I miss Sailing Day. That was some good food. I had it on my first trip. Cookie Ann, a Disney friend of Duffy that I don't like. Although some people at WDWNT will fight me on that. This is where the Christmas tree usually goes, but for most of the year it's a giant propeller. There's a plaque over there that we will go read. Oh, the big city vehicles are operating now. Let's see. Ahem. This propeller is all that remains from the SS Gargantua, the world's largest ocean liner, which was sunk by a rogue wave on Sandy Hook during the terrible winter of 1888. Will you go to Turtle Talk? No, I don't like Turtle Talk. I don't speak Japanese very well, and it only makes sense to go on Turtle Talk if you speak Japanese. Oh, they're telling us.
皆様とキャストの健康と安全のためお願いがあります。必ずマスクを着用し、別のグループの方と間隔を空けてお過ごしください。咳やくしゃみをする際は咳エチケットにご協力をお願いいたします。
It'll come up in English in a minute, don't worry.
こまめに手洗いを行ってください。
We're gonna go stand in the shade for a second while they say it in English.
体調が悪化したり、気分が優れなくなった場合は、お近くのキャストにお申し出ください。なお、本日は大変気温が高くなっております。水分補給をこまめに行い、適度な休息をとるなど、体調管理には 十分気をつけてパークをお楽しみください。
This is a Tokyo Disney Resort announcement. To promote the health and safety of our guests and cast members, please wear a face mask and keep an adequate distance from other parties around you. We ask that you please be considerate of others when coughing or sneezing. Please remember to wash hands frequently. Hand sanitizers are available throughout the park for your use. During your visit, if you do not feel well, please contact the nearest cast member. Also, we are experiencing very high temperatures today. Be sure to take frequent rests and stay hydrated as you enjoy the park.
Yeah, the English plays slower and it kind of drives me crazy. I don't like our English announcer. I wish we had Bill Rogers from Disneyland. He did it for a few years in the 90s and I liked him. Does Disney have any say what happens here? Not really. They pitch things to OLC and then OLC kind of just does what they want. Here we are. Teddy Roosevelt is closed. It's very sad. Do I know what the temperature is? It's about 77 degrees, but the humidity is what kills you. Here's a menu for the SS Columbia Dining Room. Looks good. Never been there before, actually. I've been meaning to go. Tom doesn't like it. Is Hello New York running? No, thank God. I hate Hello New York. It's the worst show at any Disney park. Well, scratch that. It's the second worst show at any Disney park. How's Tower Hero? It's fun. Here we are in the SS Columbia. It's really nice in here. What is the worst show? Beauty and the Beast live on stage at Hollywood Studios. I hate that. It's so creepy. Hello New York is the second worst show at any Disney park. Worse than World of Color? World of Color is great. What are you talking about? What have you been smoking? World of Color is fantastic. Best ride here. Journey to the Center of the Earth, probably. Teddy Roosevelt is closed. Oh, that's so sad. No, the only people I know who like Hello New York are local annual pass holders here. None of the day guests seem to like it either. On blackout days, only like a third of the seats are full at most performances, and those are like really busy days too. There's not a lot of people who like Hello New York, except for the same people who see it 5 times a day. Here we are. The SS Columbia Dining Room. Koyu Tomakuchi. Every show is nice. Some shows are bad. Hello New York is one of those bad shows. I'm sorry. I hate it. I've tried to watch it like 5 times, and every time I've watched it, I hate it. Come back to Disneyland. I want to. Not the best time right now, though. Unfortunately. Do you find the park more fun when it's filled with people, or do you like it empty? I love it empty. Do I like the Big Band Beat? Yes. It's one of my favorite shows. What's my favorite show? Song of Mirage. Easy. What rides are you riding today? I don't know about rides. I talked about this earlier. There's some pretty rough cell reception in almost every ride building here. How's the weather? Hot and humid. Well, down there is the Dockside stage where they normally play Hello New York. Have I been on Journey today? 3 times. Where does Mythica fall on your show rankings? Oh God, ranking shows that aren't around anymore, just like shows of all time, that's even harder. Don't do that to me. The deck of the SS Columbia right now. You can see out to Tokyo Bay. Look at the ocean. How much is an annual pass here? $900 for the 2-park. 650, I think. Or no, 600 for the 1 park. Why are all TDS showboats so short? I think it's because of the bridge. The bridge in between Soaring and Mysterious Island is short and it doesn't retract. Why is it so expensive? Don't ask me. Why is it so expensive? I'm the king of the world. Do they have Peter Pan merch? I think so. Yeah, I can't fix the reverb. I'm sorry. I think I'd have to end the stream to fix the reverb. Sorry about that. One point against Disney's, Tokyo Disney just in general, is they have terrible sight lines. You can see the rest of Urayasu City over there. Ride Journey to the Center of the Earth. I would, but number one, they're really hard on cameras there. And number two, there's no cell reception in the ride, I checked. DisneySea のアトラクションで何が好きですか？センターオブジアースとソアリンファンタスティックフライトが好き。What do you prefer, Dreamlights or Fanillusion? Oh, Dreamlights. Is it still humid? Yes. That's just the reality of summer in Tokyo. Sorry, the video is tilted. I don't know how to fix that. How long do you think Dreamlights will last? Forever. I don't think that parade's going anywhere for a long time. They keep updating it. Everyone loves it. DisneySea no. I don't like the other soarings. Is air conditioning common around Tokyo? Yes. Will it come back when this is over? Oh, surely. They have absolutely no reason to get rid of Dreamlights now or ever, really. It's very popular. Are you gonna go to Mermaid Lagoon? Of course I'll go to Mermaid Lagoon. We're taking a tour. We've only gotten to American Waterfront so far. Would you rather spend the day at sea or land? Oh, I can't choose. I love them both. Some people only like one of them. I like them both. I can never choose. I need a drink. See if we can find a beverage somewhere. Here's the Dockside stage again. There used to be a really, really good show here called A Table is Waiting. It was here on my very first trip, and it's this horrible and at the same time wonderful show where the Disney characters dress up in costumes from different cultures and talk about food from those cultures that they like. So like Chip and Dale would dress up in sombreros and talk about tacos. And then Pluto would lead a bunch of cheerleaders dressed up like condiments to make a human hamburger. It was incredible. I loved Table is Waiting, and I cannot believe they got rid of it for Hello New York. It's so bad. Table is Waiting is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Do you live in Japan? Yep. A Table is Waiting was good. Ugh. What's wrong with you, Jonathan? It was great. It's so fun. Watch that show again. I'm trying to get Table is Waiting as a watch along for the WIGS. So if you're wanting to watch A Table is Waiting and listen to Tom and I and maybe Tyler, he might have fun with that, make jokes about that, become a WIG. WDWNT 大好きで。ね、ありがとう。WIGS. I like Sail Away and Over the Waves. Sail Away is good. Over the Waves never made sense to me. I've watched Over the Waves multiple times and it still doesn't make any sense to me. How's life in Japan? Normal, but with masks and humidity. Mostly normal though. I mean, social distancing is going fairly well. Sail Away is fantastic. Yes, it's so good. How long have you lived in Japan? 1.5 years. Unbelievable to me that it's been that long. I feel like I just left America yesterday. Ah, Cape Cod, home of Duffy, the true home of Duffy. How is your Japanese so good? It's really not. I know how to say enough. I can't go into like deep complex thoughts or anything like that. Where am I from originally? America. The red, white, and blue. Love the background music here. We need lobster banks and mint juleps. Yes, please. I will take all that. 市で一番大好きなエリアはどこ? ああ、難しい。多分メディテレーニアンハーバーと思うね。How have you moved into your new digs yet? Yes, I have. I love my new apartment. I'm still waiting for some furniture to come in, though. We're gonna get some water here at Cape Cod Cook-Off. DB, I will. I'll get to that, I promise. It's one of my favorite jokes here. Oh, お水のカップ。お水のカップ？はい。You can look at the menu while you're here. Is your campus close to Disneyland? No. トランジットスティーマーラインに乗ってください。ただいま休業と思いますね。はい、ありがとうございます。はい。休業、休園、休止。I never know which queue it is. It's one of those. I got my water cup. Fancy golden cider new menu. No, that's always been here. In just a second. We're gonna hope the gimbal balances for just 1 second. At every restaurant in Tokyo Disney Resort, they'll give you free water if you ask for it. Usually it's cold too. How's the food here? Terrible. Mame da good. Atode. Here, you can look at the lobby for a second while I drink water. I like this BGM. Oh, me too. Cape Cod has one of my favorite area loops. If you could only spend the day at one Disney park in the world, which one would you go to? This one. There's no competition, sorry. Having like 4 cups of water right now. Japanese food or American food? Oh, I love them both. There's some foods from Japan I don't like though. I hate takoyaki, for example. Yeah, Whale of a Tale. Yeah, they reused some of the music in this land is reused from the old 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea at Disney World queue from the 70s through the 90s. It's the same music. Do you like Mochi Little Green Aliens? Yes, they're so good. I had some yesterday. Disneyland California or Disneyland Tokyo? I've never been to the one in I've been to the one in California, but not since I was 3, so I can't choose. Is Duffy still popular? Oh God, yes. Takoyaki's good, your opinion is wrong. I'm kidding. You can like whatever you want, I can't stand it. I think 5 cups of water is sufficient. Oh, there we go. I've had my water, I've rehydrated. I'll probably have to stop for water again in like 20 minutes. Back out to Cape Cod. Can I have a shout out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Elaine. Thanks for joining us. There's Sailor Mickey statue. Duffy and Furenzo de Dari ga suki desu ka? Oto Duffy to gelato ni. What time is it? 1:35 p.m. What do you think put Tokyo above the other parks? I've never been, but everyone I talk to loves it. Maintenance is one. We keep our rides fixed all the time. Nothing's ever burned out or broken, and if it is, it's fixed next day. I've only seen 1 or 2 things in the year and a half I've been here that haven't been fixed like the next day that have been broken. Imaginate Kate, $20. Thank you so much for these Tokyo Disney streams. It's nice to see how different it is from the US, and your Japanese is fun to listen to. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the $20, Kate. We really appreciate you. I'm also trying to stay in the shade because I don't want my phone to overheat. I like Cape Cod. Me too. Go back a little bit. If you were to get a fast pass in DisneySea, what would it be? Journey or Soaring? Your birthday is next week, Penguin Project. Oh, happy early birthday. The other thing that puts Tokyo above the other parks. Sorry, Adam Reed. Other than maintenance, there's also just the detail, especially here at DisneySea. DisneySea is such a beautiful park. It was built in 2001 at the same time as California Adventure and right before Walt Disney Studios Paris. And you can tell that they really put the money into this park. It's so beautiful here. Everything is so detailed. The cast members here are also spectacular. The only park in the whole world where I've seen better employees than DisneySea is Universal Studios Japan. Their crew members are fantastic. They are better than Disney's, just by a little bit here in Tokyo. It's an Osaka thing. It's not necessarily Disney doing bad. It's the fact that people in Osaka are much more laid back than people in Tokyo are, just in general, and it reflects. I have a friend who he goes down to USJ a lot as well, and he talked at length to a bunch of people when he came back from his first trip about how much better the crew members are at USJ. That does not mean in any way that we have bad cast members. Our cast members are the best. I love our cast members so much. They are great at their jobs. They love what they do. They're always so enthusiastic and happy to see you. They're very helpful, and for better or worse, they like to enforce the rules. Let's go into Pegs. You think Marvel can come to GDR? Maybe, I don't know. Marvel's not as big a deal here as it is in the US. How are the crowd levels compared to normal day? Fairly low, honestly. I'm not sure how much. It's 15,000, and the normal capacity is somewhere around 70 or 80,000, I think. Here we go, giant Duffys. Your English pronunciation is very easy to understand. Thanks, I'm American. Look at how big this Duffy is. It's so big. Like, this is this is huge. Is Tokyo getting a Marvel-themed area? Not that we know of. It could change, you never know. Uh-oh, I messed it up. Another big Duffy fell over. There we go. Big Shelly May. Hang on, Penguin Project. Does a language barrier make it hard to visit? No. Almost everything's in English, and a lot of cast members know basic English to help you out. Here's some headbands. Is there Splash Mountain merchandise? No, weirdly enough. I don't know why there isn't, but there should be. Giant Stella Lou. We don't talk about her. I don't like Stella Lou. Do we not have giant gelatoni today? Maybe it's at another store. We've got cookie stuff. Out of all Duffy members, who do you like the most? Gelatoni. We are a gelatoni family at this website. You live there just visiting? I live here. I can't visit. You couldn't visit right now. There's a bunch of travel bans into Japan. Here's Cookie. I don't like Cookie either, but for the sake of other people. Cape Cod holiday. This is old, actually. This is from Christmas time. No. Whoop. Will you still be there when the new lands open? Yes, I will be. Fantasy Springs earrings will open in a few years. Souvenir medal wa dou desu ka? I'll show those in a minute. We got some washcloths. Here's Cookie N's default little chef costume. My sister is mind blown about the fact you respond to comments. Of course, I want this to be like a shared experience. Who's your favorite Duffy friend and why is it Gelatoni? Because he's cute. I hate cats, but Gelatoni's the exception. There's some keychains down there. Cookie N as well. We got Olumel as well, right when the parks reopen, but they're not selling it in the stores yet. They're only selling it on the app. We got more headbands and pass cases. I still don't talk about Stella Lou because I don't like her. Cookie kawaii. Kawaii kedo suki janai. Chotto ne. Here we go. Here you go, Penguin Project. Oru-kun doko? Inai in this. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Andy. How you doing? Is this Tyler? No, this is Spencer. No, this is Patrick. Why didn't you like Stella Lou? She was introduced too fast after Gelatoni. I can go into that in a little bit. Let's see here. What do you do on your channel? We talk about Disney news. We report on Disney news from every park around the world. We got Disneyland, Disney World, Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Paris, all of them. We talk about the latest news. You can visit our website, WDWNT.com. Look at how cute these are. It's sleeping. They're sleeping. We've got Sleepy Gelatoni. Look how cute that is. Oh my god. Have you gone out to all of them? No, I haven't. I'm just the Tokyo reporter. We've got a whole staff of people on board who help talk about all the parks around the world. What time is it where you're from? It is 1:43 p.m. See you later, UFO Bob. Thanks for joining. Archfox, we'll see you in an hour. Look at these pajamas. They're so cute. But they are $50. It's a little expensive for pajamas. One of my favorite little things here is they have these letters. And these letters, I don't know if you can see the address labels, but some of them are addressed to different Disney parks. There's one for Shanghai, and I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Shanghai Disneyland. From Cape Cod at Tokyo DisneySea. Cute little Easter egg right there. Here's all of them, except for Stella Lou, because she's an abomination. I enjoy your comments on Park Center during the closures. I'm not on Park Center. Sorry. Is there one for Disney's America? Probably not. That'd be cool, though. Uh-oh. Broke the gimbal. There we go. Still the best one. He is always to be the best one. Our Lord and Savior, Gelatoni. There we go. Lots of keychains here. There's even some for our good friend Nicholas Cicero, also known as Tippy Blue. That's with the Cape Cod postbird. We've got Mexican Duffy and Mexican Shelly May, then Sailor Duffy and Sailor Shelly May. Hoodlum Gelatoni and Hoodlum Duffy. Nande kukiski janai desu ka? I'll explain another time. Why does he look like Nicholas Cicero? That's what Nick did for Halloween last year on Tony. Yeah, I think it's Tony's Very Microwaved Halloween, something like that. It was on WDW News Tonight last year, but that's what Nick dressed as. He dressed as Nicholas Cicero. More washcloths and towels over here. Do the parks over there celebrate the same festivals like Food and Wine or Flower and Garden? No, we don't. We have a set, ramen suki desu ka? Hontou ni suki. Suki na character wa dare desu ka? Mickey. Oh, gomennasai. I accidentally stepped on a little kid in front of me and now I feel really bad. But I apologized. I made good. It's alright. It is okay. If you won't buy them, you should not touch them. I sanitized my hands before going in. When can we expect more of these live streams? I don't know. My next trip to this park isn't for another month, and I kind of want to enjoy it for myself because I'm coming with my friend. Do I know about SEA? Yes, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. But the headquarters at Fortress Explorations is closed right now. Don't you go to meet to Mickey? Of course, but the line is always so long. And they're closed today. We're not doing character meets right now. Was it this daily live feed then? Yeah, when we were doing WDWNT live, we did several Tokyo video watch-alongs. But we aren't doing WDWNT live daily anymore. I want to go. That's how I felt for the past couple of months. Here's the home of the most overrated snack at Tokyo DisneySea, the ukiwa bun. It's not very good. A lot of people like it. I don't. If you like it, then that's fine. I don't like it. The road to the lighthouse is closed. No, it's open. We could have gone up there. How can people wear jeans in that weather? Good question. Please do more Tokyo watch-alongs. We're working on it. I want to do some for the WIGS. If you don't know, if you join WIGS, the WDWNT Nerd Globe Society, and I'm not trying to shill or too much, it just keeps coming up. But if you join WDWNT, we do watch-alongs of WIGS. We do watch-alongs of different things, and I'm trying to get some more Tokyo ones in there. Tom said he was into the idea, so we just have to make it happen. So yeah, become a WIG and watch Tokyo videos with us at some point. We're gonna try our best. Does anyone wear shorts? A few people. I'm always the weird one for wearing shorts. Favorite character? Mickey. Here we are, Port Discovery. Also one of my favorite area loops. The futuristic seaport of Port Discovery is dedicated to the exploration of the oceans to deepen man's understanding of the last great frontier. Ski rider, ski janai. Do you blog Disneyland California? Yes, we do. We have a whole separate site for that too, DisneylandNewsToday.com. Storm rider ski. Honton ski. Natsukashi ne. How do you first learn Japanese? My school teaches it to me. Want to ride Storm Rider again? Me too! Storm Rider forever! There's the little Port Discovery globe orb thing. Shi raida ni tsuite kudasai. I just don't like Sea Rider. It's not as fun as Storm Rider was. Popcorn nanaji. I think it's matcha white chocolate still, but I like a lot of different flavors. I have a Storm Rider in my Tomika that I keep in my classroom. I want to go to your class, Jonathan. Why couldn't you have been teaching me? I wish I'd had a teacher in high school that liked Tokyo Disney. That would have been fun. Good for you. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean you have to. It just isn't fun for me. I like Star Tours better. Do you know any shops where you can buy merchandise with the Disney Parks logo? Like the Disneyland and DisneySea logos? They were supposed to come out with a whole line of stuff that said Tokyo Disneyland. Can you do on the outdoor boat ride? Maybe actually. I'd have to take the phone off the gimbal. Let's see what the weight looks like. I want to belong in your Disney class. Jonathan, you have some prospective students. Let's look at the weight for Aquatopia. Do they sell any of the generics parks merch? Yeah, there's some stuff. Do you know Sea Rider is fine. It's worth doing a few times, but it pales in comparison. Yeah, Storm Rider's better. 5-minute wait? Sure, why not? I might have to take the phone off the gimbal, but yeah, let's do Aquatopia. Popcorn yeba melon soda aji tabete mitai mitakatta. Oh, I saw. Spencer, could you teach TDR 101? What's the most popular attraction there? Soarin'. Oh, excuse me, voice crack. Soarin', just opened last summer. Everyone loves Soarin' here. For good reason, too. I think our Soarin's the best. Konnichiwa. Love our cast members so much. Do the parks over there sell Spirit jerseys with the Tokyo Disney logo? No, we don't have Spirit jerseys here. Do they frown on live streamers there? No idea. Everyone on the Soarin' everywhere. They didn't like me having my phone out on this ride. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It depends on who you get. Get some friends already. Aquatopia. I know, I love Aquatopia so much. There's Mount Prometheus too. How are the guests at TDR? Wonderful. It's hard to complain about the people here. We've always had good guests. I don't think there's anything wrong with the people here. Everyone follows the rules, very considerate of others. You know, even though I'm trying to share this with everybody, I'm trying to be considerate too, you know? Is there anything bad about this wonderful place? The food. Food is not very good. I don't like the food here in Tokyo. I'm guessing no wet version of summer. No wet version. Bisho. Bisho ga arimasen. Gomen ne. Volcano looks different than usual because we're at the side. Oh, but there's some fire coming out right now. Oh, maybe we missed it. Let's see, what did I miss speaking of? What's my favorite food in this park? Kill is a dog, probably. If you listen real close, you can hear some of the Epcot music. You like the food in Disney World? I haven't been to Disney World in 5 years, but the last time I was at Disney World, I liked the food. When do you think parades and fires will return? When it's safe. I couldn't say. USJ is doing a summer parade. Maybe TDR will bring back Dreaming Up in some kind of abbreviated version. We're doing character cavalcades, though. People say the churros are better in Tokyo. Oh, I love our churros. We had a really great one that was flavored like melon soda up until last November-ish. Then it just disappeared one day and I was very sad. I loved the melon soda churro with all my heart. Do I like Dreaming Up? Of course I like Dreaming Up. We don't get bad daytime parades here. There's Sea Rider over there. I've heard the Nemo churro is great. Yes, but it's not on sale right now. The restaurant that serves it is closed. Watermelon soda. Oh yeah, I love melon soda. Looks like they're only doing the one side right now. You can't pick a course. This side's chained off. Ogu oku with hontou ni. 120 yen. Arigatou. Is there a cruise-style ship or facade in the park? Yes, we just passed it a little bit ago. Go back about 10-15 minutes and you'll see it. What do you think about Disney Dreams on Parade moving on? It's good. I like it. I like the music. It's not as good as the other ones, though. I'm going to take the phone off the gimbal in just a second.
To ensure a safe ride, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs
Give me just a
inside
second.
the vehicle. And please watch your children.
We're going to take the camera off the gimbal, so it might get shaky for a second. Just close your eyes. So I'm going to put the phone down for just 1 second. I had to put the gimbal back in my backpack. We've got 326 people joining us. Hello, everybody. Only Bayside course, yeah. No selfie stick. Yeah, that's at every Disney resort.
ここアクアトピアでは花火のシートを体験していただきます。安全のため乗船中は立ち上が
Hello
った
from
り、
Phoenix. Hey, I'm
手
from
や足を
Phoenix.
外に出したりしないでください。
I grew up in Scottsdale for a few years. What ride is this? This is Aquatopia. It's a trackless ride in the
Thank you
water.
for joining us at Aquatopia to celebrate science.
What time is it? 1:56 p.m.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. And please supervise your children. Thank you.
I'm from many places. Phoenix is one of them. Don't get any ideas yet, Penguin Project. I promise I'll put the phone back on the gimbal when we get off the ride. Torako desu ride no naka de nan ga suki desu ka? Honey Hanto. Scottsdale's booming now. Yeah, I hear. I've still got some friends there. Hey, Tori de. Hi. Just a second. Gonna put the phone down while I put my bag away. Give me just a moment. Once we launch, I will bring the phone back up. Here we go. Since it's outdoors, we should get half-decent cell reception. We're not going my favorite way. Oh, that's too bad. This is trackless, yep. Going backwards. This waterfall's my favorite, but we're not going through. I'm sad. Tokyo DisneySea で一番好きなアトラクションは、センターディアス。Wait, is this like bumper cars? Not exactly. Oh. Go-karts on water, do you control it? No, it's automated. It just randomizes your course. You can't control it? No, it's all random. Is it tomorrow over there? Yes, and I won't spoil it for you, but it's the same as yesterday. Whee! Oh, a little dizzy. Center of the Yasu. Boku mo suki desu. Kotae kurete arigatou gozaimasu. Wolf, enjoyed your commentary. Hey, my man Wolf. Will you be on news tonight? Nope, sorry. I wish. There's no Rise of the Resistance in Tokyo? Nope. No Galaxy's Edge here. Whee! Watch out for the water. It's like spitting camels. Say hello to the people. Usually there's a water sprayer right here to get you soaked. It's a little more fun when the water sprayers are on. So you are literally in Tomorrowland, kind of. Say hi to the people. Hi from JP. Ah, Chisa, you're back. Good to see you again. Hi Spencer, hi Steven, how you doing? Hi SoCal Magical Express. Oh geez, oh, I forgot how this ride kind of beats your back in a little bit. Oh. Are they doing a good job cleaning things here? Yep. Every time I saw a cycle of raging spirits, they would wipe down the car. It's really well done. Let's put the phone down for a second while we unload. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, NGMK. short ride. Yeah, well, only so much room. Let me find a place to get the gimbal back out. It'll take a second. Gotta find a bench. So if you're prone to getting dizzy, I'm sorry. This is the line for, oh, listen, it's Illuminations. Oh, it just ended. Oh, Epcot music. Listen, Epcot fanboys. This line is for Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. Oh, I have to charge my phone. I don't think I can put it back on the gimbal just yet. Give me just a second though, because the phone does have to be charged. I'm already down to 22% here. Gotta find a bench. The wait for Sea Rider right now is 30 minutes, so the line may look intimidating, but it's not all that bad. What was the name of the ride you just rode? Aquatopia. There's some benches. Oh, here's some shade. That's even better. Put the phone down for a second. Oh yeah, Shiriki Utundu shirt. How you doing? Give me just a second here. We're gonna put my phone on the charge. Ima doko ite iru no? We're going around the park. Gotta charge the phone. Oh, kawaii. Arigato. Come on. Black shirt in the heat. Yeah, tell me about it. And that doesn't. There we go. Is the phone charging? Yeah, no, it's not. Maybe I can put the phone on the gimbal. I don't know. Spencer is funny in high def. Thank you. Nice shirt. Thank you. I bought it on Mercari. Let's see here. Nice shirt. Give me just a moment, please. I'm gonna see if I can work out this whole situation with the gimbal. Some technical difficulties. Please stand by. There we go. Okay, now I have to actually zip up my backpack. Does the Mercari have good Disney birch? Yes. Uh-oh. Too much weight for the gimbal. Sorry things are so shaky. I'm trying to troubleshoot this so I can charge my phone and keep streaming at the same time. Love the t-shirt today. Thanks, Wolf. I've worn it on your show before, I think. I think I wore it on the Wolf Den once or twice. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might not work. It's okay. I'll just hold the stick as much as I can while the phone charges. Although it's still going to probably be pretty shaky. What's your second favorite ride at DisneySea? Tower of Terror, probably. Have you been to US Hollywood? No, only USJ. It's hard to hold the gimbal like this. It's not meant to be held like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop again. I'm sorry, folks. Is 20K open? No, it is not. I'm sorry. I wish. It's probably too hard to sanitize between people. Okay. What are you studying in school? Communications, specializing in audio production. Take that off the gimbal there. Space fantasy changing things. Yep, they're doing a Doraemon theme starting in August for the new Doraemon movie. Oops. See if we can charge the phone up to a good level. Pedro, my dog, is howling at you. Sorry. I apologize for riling up your dog. Welcome to the Spinster's Leg Camp. I'm sorry, folks. Do you think Galaxy's Edge will ever come here? I don't know. They like Star Wars here. Would you recommend bringing an extra suitcase if visiting for souvenirs? Yeah, it depends on how much you like buying. I know Tom brings an extra suitcase, but that's because he buys a lot. Will you be friends? You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, will you be friends? I will say it's difficult. You know, yeah, it goes bad. I know. I can fix it without restarting the stream. I'm sorry. There. I think I turned the volume down on my own stream. That should be better. Hello? Is that better? There we go. I turned down the volume on my phone. Song of Mirage, it's the best show at Tokyo Disney Resort, but they're not doing shows right now, which makes me sad. Yeah, sorry about that. What are they doing here? Shaved ice strawberry. I like the strawberry and milk version better. We'll do that when we get to Arabian Coast. Hey girl, hey girl. How you doing? Is there any space left for expansion after Fantasy Springs? Oh yeah. Yes, Chisa, we'll do more shaved ice. DisneySea を楽しんでください。山京より。ね、ありがとう。Mystic Rhythm was my favorite. Oh, Mystic Rhythm is so good. Favorite restaurant in the parks? These parks? I love Camp Woodchuck Kitchen. Magellan's here is also really good. Do you know what's being constructed behind Showbase? I don't. I'm sorry. I wish I knew what was going on back there. Here we've got some atmospheric stuff that serves no purpose other than being pretty, but that's why this park is great. What do you think of Bravissimo? I love it. It has some of the most beautiful music ever composed for any Disney park. Japan doesn't have the same Marvel problem that Florida does, do they? We have a Spider-Man ride at USJ, so I'm not sure. The most original park since DCA. Well, the park opened 7 months after DCA, so definitely pretty accurate there. Is Tokyo DisneySea and close to each other like in California? They are butt to butt. They are literally like Splash Mountain and It's a Small World are butt to butt with Arabian Coast and Sinbad's Storybook Voyage. There's not a lot of space here in Tokyo. Actually, speaking of that, you can see Cinderella Castle just barely over there in the distance. You see? Right over there. My shaky arm does not suit very well. Kendori, これからも頑張ってください。ありがとう。250円。Will you cover USJ for Tom as well? Yes, I have already, actually. I went to USJ in June, and I'm gonna go again pretty soon, too. Universal doesn't have a bunch of Marvel rides. I thought they had a few. We have one. We have The Amazing Spider-Man, the same one as at Islands of Adventure, except in Japanese. Good night, Penguin Project. Thanks for joining us. 大体のぐらい日本語でもですか? Stephen Brown, $49.99. The not pink Cinderella Castle. Thank you so much. Very generous donation, Stephen Brown. Really appreciate you. Please be careful about the heat stroke and enjoy. Thank you. I've been drinking lots of water. No Dudley Do-Rights Ripsaw Falls in USJ? No, I wish. It was very hot. They need a water ride. Good night, Caitlin Lopez. Thanks for joining us. If the phone decides to charge, I can put it on the gimbal, but the charge level has actually gone down. Even though it's only on 20%. The charge level goes down, so we might have to do this without the gimbal again until I can find like a right angle light link cable or something. Tisa Ropyakuju, and please enjoy. Thank you. Sat under a tree by the Disney stage. Spencer speaking makes me hot and bothered. I'm sorry, I guess. Is Tsum Tsum still a thing, or is it practically non-existent? It's still a thing here. Jumbo. Is there a Splash Mountain Tokyo? Yes, and it's the best one. Tokyo no indie wa suki desu ka? Honto suki. Shingaru Raida yoku tsukai. How long have you been learning Japanese? A year and a half. Still barely speak it. It's a long journey to learn Japanese. What are the good popcorn buckets right now? We have a good one that looks like Steamboat Willie. And there's also the Rapunzel lantern. Can you please write Splash Mountain? I can't park hop, I'm sorry. Usually there's a Mickey and Friends greeting trail here, but... Steven, I have a gimbal, but my phone battery is dying and my cable won't fit on the gimbal at the same time. I'm sorry. I either have the gimbal or I have I either have a battery and you have a stream, or we have the gimbal but my phone dies. There's no either or there. I'm sorry. There's the facade for Indy Jones. We're not going to ride because this is the line and it's very, very long. Oh, sorry, Steven. My gimbal charges my phone. I wish my gimbal charged my phone. I have the Zhiyun Crane 4. It's not very good. But I still paid like $80 for it. Do you like Sinbad? Oh yeah, everyone likes Sinbad. How about going on Journey? Oh, you missed it earlier, Adam. A lot of the rides here have really bad cell reception. So, plus they're very strict about cameras on Journey. Adios. They say adios here instead of itarashai. Itterashai. Let's go into Yucatan and get more water. John Foster, $10. Thanks for the tour. Thank you, John. Always appreciate it. じゃあ、海のフライングカーペットは乗りますか？携帯電話は使わないんですね。How about Tower then? It's the same. They're actually more strict about those there. Let me get a water cup. お水もお願いします。はい、ありがとうございます。Getting another cup of water here. See if I can balance the phone on something for you. Hi. Oh. Wow, the cable is holding the phone back. Ichiban suki na Disney character wa nan desu ka? Mickey. I keep a Mickey on my backpack at all times. Every time there's a seasonal event, I always have a new Mickey Mouse on my backpack. I'll show it off later. I didn't know they give water cup for free. Yeah, they usually have them at the water stations, but because of COVID, you have to go ask for it. Would you play in an RPG episode? I've been offered by Tyler before to do RPG, but I'm not like an RPG kind of person. I tried Dungeons and Dragons once when I was in high school. It wasn't my thing. Do they still have vending machines? Yes, they actually built more. Watashi no Asichi desu. Ah, so no. Can you go to Sinbad? No reception in there either, but I can walk in and we'll see how it goes. Maria is a Brenda all. Soryo Kobu is the coolest one I remember. Yes, I love Soryo Kobu. No Wi-Fi. No. Tokyo Disney doesn't have Wi-Fi at the parks except at the entrances. Fantasy Springs wa nanga tanoshimi desu ka? Ah, Peter Pan. I like the Peter Pan one. Adam, I don't know. I'm just not an RPG person. I'll talk to Tyler about it. He might do something. Tokyo Disney is ripe for creative stuff. This is my last cup of water. Maria is a friend to all. Do they have relaxation stations? No, we do not. Your place to take off a mask is when you eat. That's it. No relaxation stations. Do you use an iPhone? Yes. Using an iPhone right now. Switch this back. Find a garbage can for the water cup. There it is. I see they're wiping down the water station after I was over there. Itadaimasu. Another 5 cups of water. Oh gosh. Are you ready for Nintendo Land? Yes, very excited. Favorite show at this park? Past or present? Oh god, don't do this to me. It's so hard to choose. Probably The Legend of Mythica. We're in Lost River Delta right now, by the way. It's themed to a 1930s South American expedition. battery at right now? Still 20%. It has not moved at 1% at all. I think all the power in my power bank is going just to powering the live stream. I don't know if I'll be able to use the gimbal again if it doesn't want to charge. And I have fast charge on my battery too. That's why I bought this battery, because it fast charges. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are wearing themed masks. Yeah, Tokyo Disney only sells themed masks for kids. But mask wearing is pretty universal here. I mean, every store pretty much has them now, so you just buy them anywhere. Which iPhone do you use? iPhone 10. I am a poor college student and I can't afford to get a new phone every year. So I'm still using the iPhone 10. Here we are. The gimbal will never charge. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Raging Spirits. 20 minutes. But they don't like you having phones on here either, and it's an upside down coaster, so maybe not. Save your money for park visits, yeah. That's how I feel. Adios to Lost River Delta, and salam to Arabian Coast. Right here is where Fantasy Springs will go. このお金でサイズエリアにねてください。ありがとう。1220 円. Does TDS still give out story cards? Sometimes. But yeah, this is where Fantasy Springs will be. Right here. This is the entrance. In just a couple of years. See Fantasy Springs. I'm very excited for Fantasy Springs. Over here is our Dumbo ripoff. Gyoza dogu 510 yen. Arigato. I was actually thinking about eating a gyoza dog in a little bit. Is Fantasmic returning? No, it's done. We're done with Fantasmic, sadly. Rachel Streamer, I need to hear why you don't like Stella Lou. I'll talk about it when I sit down. Here we go. You can buy a couple of ukiwaman. They're not selling them right now. Rope dropping Fantasy Springs is gonna be the hike. Yeah, tell me about it. Here's Sinbad, but there's no reception in there. I know that for a fact. Yeah, it's our own ripoff of the flying carpets of Aladdin at the Magic Kingdom. Except they're called Jasmine's flying carpets here for some reason. Any chance of putting story cards on the prize wall? I'd have to collect them for myself and probably for Tom as well first. Here's Sultan's Oasis where they sell some shaved ice. I'll go through Arabian Coast and then we'll circle back here and get some shaved ice. What about the Genie 3D show? Probably also don't like them filming in there. So here's a fun fact. Jafar's Shop of Wonders was supposed to be a real shop. And this was supposed to be a magic shop, like the magic shop at Tokyo Disneyland. But they couldn't come to an agreement with the company that runs the magic shop. So they made it this fun little inside joke called Closed by Order of the Sultan. But yeah, Jafar's Shop of Wonders is supposed to be a real shop. It's in the original blueprints and everything for DisneySea. 5000円。豆ラグ。ちょっと待ってね。今行けます。So we'll go to Mermaid Lagoon first then, and then we'll circle back for shaved ice, I think. I think that's the popular choice. We gotta go there first now. 本当にありがとうね。
なお、本日は大変気温が高くなっております。水分補給を
People like to take pictures here.
適度な休息を取るなど、体調管理には十分気をつけてパークをお楽しみください。
Lots of photo ops here.
Tokyo Disney Resort announcement. To promote the health and safety of our guests and cast members, please wear a face mask.
アブバザ好きですか？好きですけど、ち ちょっと長い待ち時間ですね。What do you like better, Storm Rider or Sea Rider? Storm Rider. Announce I love his voice. I hate his voice, actually. I'm sorry. His name's Kirk Common and I do not like him. I like Bill Rogers from Disneyland.
Be sure to take frequent rests and stay hydrated as you enjoy the park.
It's crazy to see the sun shining in dead of night. Well, that's how time zones work. There's the Magic Lamp Theater. Over here is Casbah Food Court. There's the Caravan Carousel. I don't like phones on there either. Some ice cream on sale here. Actually, one of my favorite things is sold here. I love the sea salt ice cream. The sea salt ice cream Monaka. Very good. So, see if I can find a place to sit for a second here, because I have a little story about this area. Disney All right, I think this is a good place to sit down. So, about 10 years ago, there used to be a show here called Bonfire Dance. And it was like a traditional Japanese obon dance where guests would actually get to dance around with Mickey and Minnie and Aladdin and Jasmine around this area. They covered the fountain with a stage. And it was a very popular event. They did it for like 4 years, and it's so good. If you have the chance, you should look up Bonfire Dance, because it'll seriously blow your mind. And my voice just cracked again. Bonfire odori sore sore sore. Sore sore sore. Fire burns bright to light up the night. We can't buy park ticket August 15th through 21st. I just bought a ticket for August 15th, actually. I think they just sold out really fast. Compass obyo hato wa utaemasu ka? I can't sing very well, but I do love Compass of Your Heart. Spencer, did you know there's a Tower Terror promotional website? Yes, I actually found it years before I really knew what Tokyo Disney was. There was an English version of it too, and I've tried to find an archived version for years, but I've never been able to find it again, and I'd love to go back through that. TOT1899.com, I think it was, but they took it down a few years ago. The curry popcorn stand is closed. Is the carousel really loud? Not really. So a couple of things to see here. Ever heard of Kingdom Hearts? Who hasn't? There's Mount Prometheus from the back, and over there, if I can move to the other side. Over there is Mermaid Lagoon. It would be great if my phone could charge above 20% so that I could use the gimbal again, but that might not happen. Phone was charging on Tuesday, maybe because it's so sunny that the phone is trying to stay cool. I'll tell you what, the next time I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna invest in a right-angled lightning cable so that I can charge the phone and have it on the gimbal at the same time. What time is it over here? 2:30 p.m. This is an odd-looking castle. Well, it's an underwater castle. park really takes you away from the outside world. Yes, it does. Is Tokyo Disneyland and DisneySea in one property like in Florida? Yes, they butt up against each other, butt to butt. So the back of each park bumps up against each other. Here we are in Mermaid Lagoon. It's a lot of kiddie rides here mostly, but it's really beautifully done. Can you walk from one park to the other? Yes, but it takes like 20 minutes. By royal proclamation, to all who come to my underwater kingdom, welcome. I hereby invite my guests from the human world to magically enter the realm of my daughter Ariel and the merfolk to experience all the wonders of life under the sea. Fanta cold inside でね、今日は気温が高いからね。ありがとう。Did you live stream Tokyo Disneyland? Yes, on Tuesday. Air conditioning. Did they replace apple tea soda with golden cider? No, there's still some places you can get apple tea soda. You can get it at New York Deli. Don't forget to, jeez. Under the Sea Adventure と Mermaid Lagoon がどっちが好きですか？どっちも好きね。What is this soda you speak of? It's soda that tastes like apple tea. It's really good. They only sell it at Tokyo Disney Resort. Up until a few years ago, they'd release it in bottles every year for Christmas, but they haven't done that for a couple of years now. We must walk down under the sea. We got jumping jellyfish here. What it does is it jumps up and down, essentially. Do they have magic bands? No, we don't. Probably for the best. I've heard a lot of bad things about my Disney experience. C は何回目ですか？知らない。I don't know how many times. I come here so much. I've lost count. Over here there's usually a show, but the show is closed. Oh, here we go. Now it's gonna go. It's not very fun. It's mostly a kid's ride, but it's cute. It adds atmospheric value, honestly. This is kind of like teacups, except you can't actually control the spinning, which is sad. And then there's Blowfish Balloon Race, which is probably my favorite ride in Mermaid Lagoon. It's just a lot of fun. And then here's Ariel's playground, but it's closed because it's kind of just a free-for-all kind of place. And then I'll watch you going in right now. Let's see what the wait is like for Blowfish. 15 minutes. Over here is Sebastian's Calypso Kitchen. Do you think the park will have a huge party when this distancing is over? Probably not. Sleeping whale. She's peeking her eyes out. Go back to bed. What time do we close? Right now we close at 8. We usually close at 10. So there was Mermaid Lagoon. All right. Now, how about some shaved ice, huh? Or we can do a gyoza dog. Which one do you guys think? Should we do the shaved ice or should we do the gyoza dog next? All right, it seems like the popular consensus is for the gyoza dog, so we'll go down to Nautilus Galley. It's a little hot out. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very happy to be here, but dehydration is not fun. Scuttle's Scooters is kind of basically a tilt-a-whirl. It is literally a tilt-a-whirl. Our park tickets a little cheaper since the hours are reduced. No, actually they've hiked up the prices because they were supposed to do a price increase in April, so they just did it anyway. And now it's 8,200 yen, which is about $78. Over there's some rather nasty storm clouds and the Arabian coast. By the way, this is the line for soaring. It stretches all the way back here because of social distancing. Do you have an annual pass? Yes, we do, and it's very expensive. It seems very crowded. What's the capacity like? About 15,000. That's the last I heard. Oh yeah, I'll explain where soaring is. There's actually a little bit of a twist to this as well. We're headed into Mysterious Island. Where do you live in Japan? In Tokyo. How many theaters does Soarin' have? We have 2 here. 2 Soarin' theaters. Not much space for a third one. So here's the thing about the soaring queue. We'll go that way first, actually. The queue comes around here and then goes down into the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea queue. So first you get on the line in Murray Lagoon and it comes all the way here. And it goes all the way down into the exit for 20,000 Leagues. Then you go through the 20,000 Leagues queue, which is closed, yes. And then it comes out from the entrance to 20,000 Leagues after you've gone through that queue. You go up, you go through the exit for the Fast Pass for 20,000 Leagues, and then it spits you out over there, and then you curve around the mountain to Soarin'. It's because of social distancing. They have to keep everyone apart. Does it feel normal? No, not really. Complicated, yes, very. Mount Prometheus. Is Duffy doing meet and greet? Not now. They're not doing meet and greets right now because of social distancing. Duffy やミッキーのご挨拶は見ましたか？まだ。This is the line for Journey to the Center of the Earth. You think we should have been able to meet Captain Nemo? I mean, I don't know. He's kind of more of a theme thing than anything else. He's not really shown in the rides. How many Disney resorts have we visited? 2. I was supposed to go to Hong Kong in March and Shanghai this fall, but those aren't happening. Journey to the Center of the Earth. See my So fun fact, over here is the exit to the center of the Earth. And then right down here, in this very inconspicuous tunnel, right down there is the lounge for the sponsor. And in the sponsor's lounge, there's a window that looks directly out onto the lava monster. It's the only place where you can get like a still picture of the lava monster, and I really want to go someday. Go in, I wish. They check your credentials. Just do it. No thanks. I'd rather not get in trouble. I like these parks. I don't want to get in trouble. Let's say hi to the Nautilus first. ラバーモンスター好きですか？本当に好き。It's the Nautilus.東京ディズニーで一番嫌いなアトラクションはスティッチエンカウンターとタータルタークと思います。ちょっと待って。Hold on just a second. と餃子道具一つ。はい。はい。I don't want to show you guys my credit card. Did you watch Hamilton? I haven't had time yet. Hey, ありがとうございます。はい。Uh-oh. Drop the receipt. Oh. はい、ありがとうございます。We got our gyoza dog. Now we gotta find a table. In hindsight, I probably should have found a table before I started, or before I bought my food. That's kind of Tokyo Disney 101, and I totally forgot it. Yeah, I always forget TDR 101 is to find a table before you buy your food. Give me just a moment, folks. Eric, if you wanna take over while I'm trying to be vigilant for a table. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Waterfall's a bit loud, but I'll try to talk over it. Hold on just a second. Hello. It's a bit loud over here, but I'm going to try to speak up. Let's see here. Go through some questions before I start eating. What is a gyoza dog? I will show you. スティッチとタータルトークが嫌いなだからですか？ちょっと楽しくない。Have you seen any characters? No, not yet. Jonathan, you have Mount Prometheus on your credit card? You're lucky. I'd take that. Do you leave your stuff there and then go eat? I try. You know, you can do that. I mean, people don't really steal here. Do some cast members speak English? Yeah, some of them. Can't save table before order, extremely rude. Actually, there's a lot of people who do here. The light isn't very good. There's a lot of people who do save tables here first, actually. That's what I do. I always save a table. I always save a table first before I eat. Let's see here. Ikemen, arigato. Have you seen characters? No, not yet. Did you grow up in Japan? No, I grew up in the US. When did you buy the t-shirts? A couple months ago. Do you like udon? Yes, udon is good. Let me see if I can switch to the other side. Maybe that'll be... Well, no, because then with people. I don't want to get the other people. I don't want to invade their privacy. Here we go. This. Trying to get some light balance in here. This is a gyoza dog. Let's try it. It's good. It tastes like gyoza meat in a bun, like here. It's literally just, it's gyoza meat, but in a bun. It's really good. It's really good. Do you have a day job? This is my day job. This is what I do. I get paid to do this. Popcorn で一番好きな味はハニーと抹茶ホワイトチョコレートね。How does it taste? Really good. It's bread. It's really good. I'm sure Tom is just dying of jealousy if he's watching this during the replay. He's probably very jealous that I get to eat a gyoza dog and he doesn't. Really good. Savory. It's very savory. It's meat. It's like meat and vegetables in a bun. It's really good. It's like gyoza. I wash my hands. Yeah, I put hand sanitizer on when I put the camera down. Don't worry. She de ichiban suki na area wa Mysterious Island. Sorry, Eric. I wish I could give you some. Here, like, hey, here, take some. Take this. That was really good. Late night donut run. Nautilus Galley reopened. Yes, it did, and I got a gyoza dog. We just finished it. I'll chill here for just a couple more minutes to get some good questions. Is there good curry? Yes, there is, but it's Japanese curry. It's not Indian curry. It's Japanese curry, which is a little different. Going to bed. Oh, good night, Rachel. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. クローズしたアトラクションでもう一度乗りたいアトラクションもミッドザワールドとかドームライダーと思いますね。ミッドザワールド乗りたい。I bet I can make a curry version. I'd eat that. That sounds good. I'd eat that. I'd eat that. See here. Another minute or two and then I'll get going. So if you have any more questions you really want me to pay attention to, now's the time. There we go. How many theme parks have you been to? I've got the 4 Disney World parks. Silver Dollar City kind of counts as a theme park as well. And then the 2 Tokyo parks and USJ. So I've been to a few of them. Not all of them by any means, but a few. How long have you lived in Japan? 1.5 years. Very common question. People like to know. Favorite popcorn? People also like to know that. Honey and matcha white chocolate right now. The garlic shrimp is really good too. Trying to get the light. Tokyo Disney で好きなパークフードは何ですか？餃子ドッグと餅だ、グリーンマン餅。It's a beautiful day here. I'm so glad the sun is out. Dream part to visit Disneyland. I really want to go to Disneyland in California. It's so nice out. It rains every day here in Tokyo during July, and it's nice to have some sun and no cloud, well, little clouds, but no rain, and it's warm. It makes me really happy. It makes me feel like the rainy season is almost over. When was I back in the States? December. I was there for Christmas. Today's a nice day. Yes, it is. Favorite beef bowl? Oh, they're all good. Nice and Favorite Fab 5 character? Mickey. My man, Mickey Mouse. Do you like the Disney parks or Disney in general? Of course. I wouldn't spend time here. I wouldn't spend all of my time at Disney if I didn't like Disney. That's absurd. Like, who would do that? Are you past monsoon season? No, we're not. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Let's start moving again. It's the picture. No, I would do this regardless of if I made money or not. Disney's fun. I love going to these parks. I wouldn't spend all my time here. I wouldn't spend all my time here if I didn't like Disney. Alright, let's get going. Uh-oh. Dropped the receipts. Here we are, back on the surface world with the surface dwellers. I'm still feeling a little hungry and hot though. How about some shaved ice? Let's get some shaved ice. How about that? Will you cover Nintendo Land when it opens? Yes, of course. Very excited for Nintendo Land. T Solenby, thanks for joining us. Glad to hear that you'll still stick around, but thanks for joining us in the chat. Oops, sorry about that. I think we're back. It's so weird seeing the soaring cast costumes all the way out here in Mermaid Lagoon. This is the end of the line. So, ありがとうございます。Yeah, no relaxation stations here in Tokyo. I wish we had relaxation stations. There's a rest area at USJ, so you would think that we would have one here too. Here's the new vending machines. These were under construction when the parks closed and they finished them up in March. You can cool yourself off with some mist though. There's a number of mist stations around the parks. Did you subscribe to Disney Plus? Yes, I use my family's account, but the problem is in Japan, Disney Plus is actually handled by a separate company. They just use the same brand. So I can't use it here, which is frustrating. Oh God, is this the line for Sultan Oasis? Oh, I guess this is the line for the Sultan's Oasis. So I guess we'll have to wait a minute for that shaved ice, but there's more time to answer questions and jibber jabber. I had a lot of fun with soaring too. I love our soaring. I think it's the best one. We have a great queue. We have the Tokyo version of the ending, which if you want to spoil that for yourself, you can check out our video from when the ride opened last year at WDWNT.com. It's actually my first day working for WDWNT was the day soaring opened. Have you seen any character? Not yet. 5 favorite theme sections of DisneySea? Well, there's only 7. Oh my gosh, folks. It's been a good day so far. I'm very glad to have you all here. You know, it's one of those things where you don't go to Disney very much, and then we finally get to come back. And I'm very glad to have 321 people joining me today to talk about Tokyo Disney. No cavalcades? Yeah, there are cavalcades. I just haven't seen the one here yet for DisneySea. My favorite section of DisneySea, Mysterious Island. Love Mysterious Island. Ah, bubbles. We got a guy with the bubble machine. I'm really glad to share it. It's, you know, we don't know when people are going to be allowed to travel to Japan again. And for the moment, it's rough. You know, a lot of people are having to cancel their trips. I know Jonathan here had to cancel his trip. Tom had to cancel a couple of his trips too. It's rough. And I feel like, you know, by doing these streams, we're able to share the experiences that you might have gotten a little bit, at least, compared to when you would have come to Japan and seen Tokyo Disney. Or, you know, if you can't come because of monetary reasons or time constraints or, you know, what have you, you can explore and live vicariously through me. I miss being outside other than work. Yeah, I remember that. I try not to go outside very often, though. Streams have been great. Thanks, Jonathan. I really appreciate it. It was an idea that we were playing with. I talked to Tom, and I wasn't sure if we wanted to do it, and we decided to try it. I wish my phone would charge like a little bit. It has been stuck at 20% since I plugged it in like 50 minutes ago. It's doing all it can just to, the battery's doing all it can just to stream the live stream. Will you keep streaming more? You know, we're thinking about it. We're seeing how these go. But also, you know, these streams do take up a lot of data. I only have 60 gigabytes a month. And I used 3 on Tuesday during my Disneyland live stream. Considering that this is already poised to go a little bit longer than my Disneyland live stream, I'll probably end up using about the same amount. So, you know, we'll look into it. If things keep being popular and people want it, then we'll absolutely continue. But the problem is, you know, only so much we can do since we can't ride rides. You know, on the Disney World live streams, we can ride rides, but we can't here, unfortunately. Kristen Segura, thanks. This has been great. Really enjoyed seeing the beautiful park. Please stay safe. It looks too crowded. That's not that bad. People are social distancing. They're standing 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart, somewhere about it there. Keeping their distance. I think it's not that bad. They don't have unlimited data plans in Japan? No, not really. Is it cheaper to have your own apartment than to live on campus? We don't have on-campus living, actually, at my school. How long will I live today? I don't know. Maybe another half hour or so. I wish my voice would stop cracking. Are they planning on removing the trash can lids? No, but they've been tying the trash can lids open so that you don't have to touch as many trash can lids. Some of them aren't tied, like the one that we just saw at Nautilus Galley. But like over there, there's a trash can, and the lid is tied open. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Kristen Segura, for the $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Need to up your data pack, make Tom pay. This is the highest I can get, actually. 60 gigs is the highest I can get. Love the music here. Favorite NBA team? I don't watch sports. Sports bore me. I watch baseball sometimes. That's really it. I can't get into like football or basketball or whatever. They all bore the heck out of me. Can't stand them. Pick a voice. I'm trying my best, okay? I heard there's a reason they don't have trash cans in Japan. A lot of them went away after the sarin gas attacks in 1995. They still have them in train stations, but they're transparent. But people get used to carrying their own trash. I think it's a good development, honestly. It's frustrating sometimes, but you get used to carrying your own trash. Favorite baseball team? Well, since I spent so much time in Phoenix growing up, I have to go with the Diamondbacks, even though they suck. Favorite animated Disney movie? Does Mary Poppins count? There's animation in that. No, I know you were teasing. I'm teasing back. Don't worry. Fantasy Springs はピーターパンとラパンゼルとフローズンのどれが楽しみですか？全部楽しみ。We're moving. We're grooving. It's not the problem with every phone. I used to have a different carrier and the reception was just as bad here. It's the fact that they just barely put in enough reception for things to work. Reception dies immediately when you go inside somewhere. I have a theory that it's a conspiracy, but I can't figure out why. Lots of umbrellas. Yeah, parasols are a big thing here. People like their parasols. People like having shade as well. Play with a balloon. Built a bumper perception for Fantasy Springs. I hope so. Do they still sell the red mini and navy Mickey ponchos? I think so. I almost, oh gosh. Some rough experiences there, Archfox. We're finally in the real line. Do you collect Disney apps? I mean, who doesn't? I have plenty of the Today guides, but they aren't handing them out right now either. For those of you who don't know, the Today guides are like Times guides, except they have all the merchandise and all the food for the current seasonal events, and as well as the show times as well. And they always have cool designs on them, so I always keep a hold of those. Do they sell fuel rods? No, we don't. I have to provide my own battery pack, sadly. It's very sad. Do you do pin trading? They don't do pin trading here. Manchiku Rampusiata wa ski. Ah, ski. How long does it take to get there from Central Tokyo? About 15 minutes. You like Kingdom Hearts? I'm not a JRPG person, but it's a cool concept. I like the idea. The tiny title's name is Chandu. Sinbad and Chandu. I love the art in here. Look at this. It's so pretty. Everything about this park is beautiful. There's so few things that you can really say that's bad about these parks. I love them so much, and there's a reason why so many other people do too. They're just so special. What do I miss from the States? Mexican food. There's no good Mexican food in Tokyo. So after we eat this, I'll take you through the rest of Mediterranean Harbor, and then we'll go ahead and sign off. I got a few other things I got to do today. But I really appreciate everyone who's come aboard for the live stream. Here in Arabian Coast, for those of you who have joined us since we came through here earlier, it's themed after Aladdin. So there's a lot of little Aladdin subtle references, but it's not like overly chock full of the IP either. So they're not everywhere, but it's definitely noticeable. Jonathan, if you got work tomorrow, you should go to bed. I don't want to keep you up. Just look how pretty everything is here. Would it ever get rethemed? Oh no. Everything here's too complicated to get rethemed. I can't imagine them doing that. How long have you been studying Japanese? 1.5 years. Hang on a second, let me put the phone down. はい、シェイブアイスストロベリーミルク1つ。大丈夫です。はい。 We're not going yet. I'm just putting the phone down to pay. We got our shaved ice, strawberry milk. Now we have to find a table. That's always the challenge here, is finding a table. A lot of distancing marks on them. This might be tough. No strawberry? I like strawberry. If you don't like strawberry, then that's your problem. Oh, nuts. Someone already claimed that table. Yeah, someone claimed that already. Eric, my man, take over for just a little bit. gotta keep my eyes out for a table. Oh, here we go. Never mind, we got a table. All right, give me just a moment, folks. Gotta set up again. There's my Mickey, stuffed Mickey. This is very hard to do, but we will do our best. There we go. Have some strawberry ice. Is that really what my hair looks like? It's okay. Here we go. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Milk and ice is a common combination here. They call it kakigori, and it's sold at a lot of Japanese street festivals. This is really good. People like Marvel, yeah. I went to see Endgame on the first day last year. It was packed. People had a great time. It's a good movie too. People like Marvel here. Unsure how you feel about it. Can you take public transportation? Yes. Actually, cast members are encouraged to take the train. There's no parking lot or very limited space for parking. Cast members are encouraged to take the train to Tokyo Disney, actually. A train line called the KO line goes from Tokyo Station to Maihama Station, which is right by Tokyo Disney. So you're actually supposed to take public transit, especially if you are a cast member. But there's also parking. There's parking lots for guests who come from other parts of Japan, other parts of Tokyo where there's not as much trains. Do I enjoy TDS now? Oh, of course. This is the best theme park in the world. Are you kidding me? How could I not like this park? It's great. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what's going to come first, honestly. You never know what happens here. OLC is very calculating. They like to see what works. That's why things generally take so long to get here when they've been imported to other parks so fast. They tend to see what's popular first. So like with Soaring. Soaring has been around since 2001 in California. They did it in 2005 for Epcot. But it took them until 2019 here because OLC likes to see what works and then they invest in it and they invest a lot of money. That's why things are so good here. Let's see here. I skipped a few questions while I was talking. What's the weather like? Hot and humid. That's Japan in July for you. Go to the aerial section. We did that already. We're gonna walk around, and then we're gonna walk back to Mediterranean Harbor, and then I'm gonna sign off. I heard there's benches and photo spots for the Duffys. Yep, all over Tokyo DisneySea. Spots where you can pose your Duffy, Shelly May, Gelatoni, Stella Lou, Cookie Ann, all of those. Will you write Sinbad after? No, there's no cell reception in there, I'm sorry. いつまでライブする予定? あと15分ぐらい. What are the most popular dessert items? People like the shaved ice in the summer. People really like the little green man mochi things as well. Those are really good. すべてのディズニーパークでは一番好きなパークはどこですか? TDS は何? Because it's the best. It's so beautiful here. It's the best theme park in the world. Is that Nautilus right there? Are these the original ones from Disney World? No, it's a different Nautilus. Even that submarine is actually different. It's not the same as the one that was in Disney World. The size is wrong. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea" may be one of the best dark rides in the world, though. It's so good. I wish I could take you on it, but it's closed. What's your favorite music loop in the Disney parks? Aquasphere entrance is really good. I like that one. Could we just get a food tour? You know what? I'll think about it. That might be a good post idea. Talk about the best food at Tokyo Disney. It's hard because our counter service isn't very good, but we have great snacks. The counter service is very hit or miss. Like, Camp Woodchuck is really good at Tokyo Disneyland. Which fireworks do you like more, the main Tokyo Disneyland one or the Happily Ever After? Probably Happily Ever After, just because ours is like 5 minutes long. It's not very good. It's fun. It's a good show. It just, you know, compared to a show with projections and lots of fireworks, you know. Indie ski. Of course, yeah. Happily Ever After is 18 minutes. Yeah, ours is 5. I really loved Celebrate Tokyo Disneyland. I thought that was the best projection show I've ever seen in my life. There's one really good restaurant at DisneySea. It's called Magellan's. And you do have to have a reservation for it. And it's very hard to get that reservation. I cannot recommend this enough. So Eric, you were asking, I like this better, but it's because I like strawberry more than orange. Strawberry is one of my favorite fruits, so I gotta go with the strawberry shaved ice over the orange, sorry. There's a great view today. You can see the Arabian coast behind me. C で好きなショーは何ですか? Song Mirage と Big Band Beat. Pirates Summer は好き.寂しい. I love part of summer, and I'm so sad they're not doing it this year. Wolf coming out with the caps. Usapio と Usatama どっち好き? Usatama. Usapio are creepy. The Usatamas, though, I love them. Kelly Joe, thanks very much. Have a great night. It's almost 2:30 a.m. Good night, Kelly. Thanks for joining us. The art is cute. I love the art for the Usopios, but when you put them in a costume, it just looks weird. It bothers me a little bit. I don't know a lot of people who like Tip Top Easter, though. Everyone I've talked to doesn't like that show. Nobody really... They have trouble doing Easter shows here. The Easter shows at Disneyland are always spectacular, but DisneySea has trouble with Easter shows. Usatama. Do you know that you can buy raw strawberry? Yeah, it's very expensive though. Nani tabeteru no? Kakigori. Ichigo kakigori. How much is shaved ice? It was, let me look at the receipt. 400 yen, which is about $3.75. Itsu no anniversary event ga suki? Ah, Rando to sea. Dochi? Getting a brain freeze a little bit. Splash Mountain ni onegaishimasu. Poor Eric. I appreciate you, Eric, very much. Do you like Alan Menken's song? Of course. Rando to sea 両方教えてください。アトラクションはちょっとね。ソーリンは70分。Do I watch anime? No. I watch Ghibli films, that's it. I don't watch anime. Food is cheaper here. And the snacks are better. Except we don't have Dole Whips. I miss Dole Whips. Rando no anniversary event いつが好きですか？20周年と30、25周年と35周年。Off we go. Japanese is good. Do you study it? Yes, I do. It's actually not very good, though. Keep this receipt. Just a second. I want to keep this receipt. Why am I in Japan? To study. Go to college here. Oh, hold on just a moment. Off we go. We're gonna walk down to the exit, and then I'm gonna send you all off. I have a few things I still need to do. Got to do some other reporting things so that there's stories to read and videos to watch. It'll be fun. Let's see here. Tapioca drink wa nomanaiんですか? 今日は飲まないんですけど. What am I studying? Communication, specifically audio production. I wanna work as a producer in a recording studio someday, maybe even for Disney or God help or God willing, OLC. I'd love to work for this company. Keep receipts and expense to Tom. How does the elevator at Journey to the Center of the Earth work now? I actually took pictures of it, and there will be a photo report. This weekend probably I'll write a photo report. 次はいつ行く予定？出口で。Time flies at Disney parks even behind the screen. You're telling me. I can't believe this has been going for 2.5 hours now. This is longer than the land one. 会えなくて寂しいです。ごめんね。Do you think DisneySea is the best Disney park? Of course. This is the best Disney park in the world. There's no competition. Are good people here good about wearing masks and social distancing? Yeah. Everyone's wearing their masks. Everyone's standing on the lines and obeying the social distancing. And I think the line for soaring is gone. I wonder what happened. Is it packed? No, not really. Are your classes in Japanese? No, they're in English. It's an American university. So this used to be Ariel's Greeting Grotto, but that closed back in January. I love this music too. It brings back memories. I did a production of The Little Mermaid when I was in high school. So hearing this music brings back a lot of those memories for me. So, while we're walking to the entrance, let's talk for a little bit. I've had a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys have it too, judging by the response. Thank you for the 300 of you that have stuck around. If you like what we do here at WDWNT, you can like the video, subscribe to WDWNT, and click the bell to make sure you're notified whenever new videos come out, including WDW News, or News Today with WDW News Today, which is our roundup of the news around the world from Disney parks. You can also support WDWNT if you really like our content by becoming a member of WIGS, or the WDWNT Interglobe Society. And for just $2 a month, you can support WDWNT. There's a few tiers. You can support as much as you want. Starting at some levels, we give you some core bucks that you can use on our prize wall. There's some really cool Tokyo stuff on there too that Tom has brought home. We're trying to do some exclusive Tokyo Disney show watch-alongs for the WIGS. Those will be coming pretty soon, hopefully. I got to talk to Tom about that. So yeah, become a WIG at patreon.com/WDWNT, or go to WDWNT.com and click the Patreon button and help make what we do here at WDW News Today possible, including in Tokyo. And that's my little sales pitch for the day. Oh, thank you, Eric, for the link. Let's see here. サイズエリアはしていますか？してるよ。最近食べた。So they really stopped Phantasmic. Yeah, they cycle shows here. We're getting a new show, I'm sure. They said that they were developing a new one. Night shows are very important here. I'm sure that didn't get budget cut after the COVID closure. Sinbad's storybook voyage is the hidden gem of this park. So true. Are the Venetian gondolas still running? Yep. Line's always long though. When are you going to TDR next? Sometime next month, I think. Sometime in August. We're almost there, Fox, I promise. We're gonna go through Mediterranean Harbor now. Over there is Fortress Explorations with Magellan's, but sadly the most of Fortress Explorations is closed because it's too touchy-feely. They'd have to sanitize it all way too often. So I got a question for you guys. Which park is your favorite? Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo DisneySea? Let us know in the comments. And listen to the relaxing music of Porto Paradiso. By the way, this is the soaring line still. This is still the soaring line. And here begins the switchbacks for Soarin'. Porto Paradiso Water Carnival, that's a good show. Mythica is better, but Porto Paradiso Water Carnival is a good show. They don't do big elaborate shows here at DisneySea anymore. It's too bad. Now most people usually go down that way, which is understandable because it's a beautiful view. But we're gonna go down a different way. Right now, the wait for Soarin', believe it or not, for all the line, 60 minutes. That's it. Unbelievable, isn't it? Disney Resort no motenashi waどうですか? It's really good. I think that they're very good with omotenashi here. We have the best cast members. Here's the new vending machines in Mediterranean Harbor, by the way. We have the best cast members. There's no doubt about it. They're so good. They're and waving. They're always trying to help people out. You know, and they're getting better too with helping out guests in English too. You know, I love our cast members. I couldn't say anything bad about them at all. And for better or worse, they're very good at enforcing the rules. How big is the park? I'm actually not sure. Look at this. No one ever comes back here. It's this tiny little alley. You can actually walk through here. And it takes you down into Porto Paradiso and Piazza Topolino. Porto Paradiso also has one of my favorite music loops. I love this music very much. Nihongo 日本語は一人で勉強した。それと学校にいた。あ、学校で。一人ではなくて。Hidden walkways are the best. Yes, they are. I love all the hidden details here. Here we go. Piazza Topolino and Mount Prometheus. Everyone say bye to Mount Prometheus. Am I going on any rides? No, I have to do some work. Gotta go take pictures. Do that whole job thing that I get paid for. I might ride Sinbad because it was closed when I passed earlier. And then when we all passed together, well, there's no reception in there, so. Dochi demo suki. Land to sea to dochi demo suki. There we go. Right back to where we started. The Aquasphere Plaza. Is the water off? No, it's going. Thank you, Michael, for joining us on this live stream. So glad I had all of you here today. My favorite loop, I think, out of all of them. I say so many of the songs are good. This is the best one, I think. This and the night version. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all of you joining me today, all 304 of you. Same statue as Shanghai and California Adventure. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening, good day, good wherever you are. And have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody.